Imagine a scenario where the fate of the world is at stake, controlled by four celestial beings, waiting for a special group of 184,000 individuals. What if you were one of them? In today's video, we delve into one of the most intriguing and debated mysteries of the book of Revelation. Who are the 144,000 mentioned in the Apocalypse, and why are they so crucial to the end times? This video isn't just another Bible commentary. It's an enlightening journey through the scriptures that offers clarity and insight into a topic that arouses curiosity and controversy. You'll discover the roles these 144,000 play in the cosmic scheme of things, and how this knowledge can transform your understanding of future events and your place in them, whether you're looking for answers to personal spiritual questions or broader biblical truths. This exploration will provide valuable insights. Are you feeling unsure about the future? Are you looking for a deeper understanding of your spiritual journey and how it aligns with divine prophecy? Stay with us as we uncover the significance of these chosen individuals, supported by biblical evidence and theological discussions, to help you gain peace and perspective in these turbulent times in the mysterious and often interpreted book of Revelation. A select group of 144,000 individuals are singled out, designated as having a key role during the end times. The primary sources mentioning these figures are found in Revelation 7:18 and 1:125, where they are described as coming from all the tribes of Israel, each sealed in the forehead. The image of the 144,000, the sealed servants in Revelation 7, has been the subject of much interpretation and debate among theologians and scholars. This passage presents a vivid scene where four angels stand at the four corners of the earth holding back the winds to prevent damage until God's servants are sealed in their foreheads. The sealing of the 144,000 individuals is described as a protective measure before the unleashing of divine judgments on the earth. This sealing is not just a mark, but a divine protection against the impending judgments that will be unleashed in the apocalyptic visions. The interpretation of the number 144,000 has generated various explanations throughout history. Some see it as a literal figure denoting a select group of individuals chosen by God, while others see it as a symbolic representation of all God's faithful people. One view of the 144,000 sealed servants is that they symbolize a remnant of devoted believers who are protected and preserved by God during a time of great distress. From this perspective, the seal functions as a mark of divine protection and ownership, distinguishing the faithful from those who are not. The seal on their foreheads represents their loyalty to God and their commitment to justice in the midst of adversity. Another interpretation posits that the 144,000 represent the complete and perfect number of God's redeemed people from every nation and tribe in this interpretation. The mention of the 12 tribes of Israel symbolizes the inclusion of both Jews and Gentiles in God's redemptive plan. The sealing of these individuals signifies their identity as God's chosen people and their guaranteed place in His kingdom. Whatever the interpretation, these 144,000 are portrayed as God's servants chosen for their spotless purity and unwavering dedication. Their role is fundamental. They are entrusted with a special mission that underlines their importance in the heavenly hierarchy and in God's plan during the most turbulent times described in the Scriptures. The 144,000 sealed ones were born as ordinary humans and are going through the awakening process to begin their mission here on earth. These 144,000 have had their memories fully programmed to be unlocked when the time is right. Soon they will reveal their true identities. It's as if they were only here to fulfill this mission. However, some psychoists claim that they won't even remember who they were. Some say that there will be a great battle between darkness and light, which will continue as long as there is life on earth. We're not talking about physical wars with bombs or war machines, because the struggle between darkness and light will always exist, As long as there are humans, darkness would be similar to the force of evil. Everything bad, the darkness that we hide inside us, hence the expression, save the world. They will be able to project a wave capable of saving the world from the forces of darkness. Just like superheroes, they are here with the intention of healing humanity from the dark shadows that surround it. They will be able to heal people on various levels, taking care of them mentally, emotionally, physically, and even spiritually. They are people who do this work because of the strong energy they possess. There are certain characteristics that reveal whether you are one of those chosen to be an agent of light. The behaviors that identify whether an individual is one of the 144,000. Enlightened ones are as follows. 1. You are always positively influencing people, giving them the inspiration they need to realize or achieve their dreams, even if you are not aware of it. Individuals who unknowingly inspire others often carry a unique A of positivity and motivation that seems to radiate naturally from them. They may not even be aware of the profound impact they have on the lives of those around them. These individuals usually possess a genuine enthusiasm for life and a deeply rooted belief in the potential of others, which can be incredibly contagious. Their words, actions, or even their mere presence can lift spirits and awaken a renewed sense of purpose in people who may be struggling with self-doubt or feeling stuck in their lives. In addition, these influencers often embody traits of compassion, empathy, and understanding. They listen attentively and speak words that resonate deeply with others, personal challenges and aspirations. This empathetic involvement is not a forced effort, but a natural extension of their character, which makes their influence all the more powerful. They provide a supportive space where others feel seen and heard, which is crucial for anyone on the path to realizing their dreams. It is through these seemingly small interactions that they plant seeds of encouragement and confidence in others, often without any expectation of recognition or reward. Finally, the cascading effect of their influence can extend far beyond their immediate circle. Each person they inspire carries that spark. Potentially. INSP, iring others in essence. The ability to inspire others unconsciously is a profound testimony to living one's values and virtues openly and authentically. It demonstrates that the most impactful changes often don't come from grand gestures, but from consistent and silent acts of kindness and encouragement that resonate deeply in the human spirit, too. Even as an adult, you identify with a superhero or her OIC character. This connection often goes beyond mere admiration. It reflects a deep resonance with the values and attributes that these characters embody, superheroes with their dedication to justice and their resilience in the face of adversity often represent the qualities we aspire to in our own lives. For someone who may be among the 144,000, this identification could signal an inner call to live out heroic virtues in real-world scenarios, defending justice, protecting the vulnerable, and inspiring others to overcome their limitations. Furthermore, this alignment with heroic figures can serve as a psychological model for personal development. Adults who identify with superheroes can feel motivated to further develop their strengths and use their abilities for the greater good. This can manifest itself in various ways, such as community service, leadership roles, or simply being a constant friend, an ally in times of need. Superhero stories can thus serve as ongoing inspiration and guidance on how to face life's challenges with courage and integrity. Finally, identifying with superheroes can foster a sense of responsibility and a desire to make a positive impact on the world. It reinforces the belief that one person can make a difference and that each of us has a role to play in the wider narrative of humanity for those who feel connected to the concept of the 144,000. This can be particularly moving as it aligns with their spiritual mission to be light workers or agents of change on Earth, incorporating the heroic qualities of their favorite characters into their everyday lives and interactions. 3. You find it very difficult to live in the midst of injustice, but you don't know exactly how to deal with it. You hate injustice. This struggle often reflects a powerful internal conflict between the desire for a just world and feelings of powerlessness or uncertainty about how to effect change for someone who can agree with the idea of being among the 144,000. This sensitivity to injustice isn't just discomfort. It's a profound moral and spiritual challenge. The awareness of injustice, justice, and wrongdoing can be overwhelming, provoking a deep desire to right the wrongs and resolve the imbalances you see around you. However, not knowing how to effectively combat injustice can lead to feelings of frustration and disappointment. It's important to recognize that this discomfort is also a call to action, a sign that you must be part of the solution. Getting involved in community activism, educating yourself and others about social issues, and supporting organizations that fight for justice are all practical steps that can align with your spiritual mission. In addition, the spiritual perspective can suggest that the fight against injustice begins within oneself. Cultivating personal virtues such as justice, honesty, and compassion can lay the foundations for wider social change by embodying the change you want to see. You contribute to a collective shift towards justice. This personal integrity acts as a beacon, inspiring others to also stand up against injustice in their own way, thus creating a ripple effect of positive change across communities and perhaps even globally. 4. You have a way of lightening everyone's mood, whether through jokes or advice. Helping is also something you value, and whenever you notice that someone needs help, you do everything you can to ease the situation. This trait doesn't just involve being friendly or kind. It's a fundamental aspect of your nature that has a profound impact on the people around you. Your ability to bring lightness and joy into the lives of others, especially in difficult times, serves as a vital source of relief and hope. Your jokes and carefree approach can dissipate tension and provide a much-needed escape from the stresses of daily life. This not only makes you a joy to be around, but also a pillar in your community. What's more, your intrinsic motivation to help is not limited to providing emotional support or karmic relief. It also extends to practical help. You are often the first to intervene when someone needs help, whether it's offering a helping hand, giving thoughtful advice, or simply listening to someone's problems. This readiness to act on behalf of others underlines a deep commitment to the well-being of your community and aligns with the virtues of altruism and compassion. 5. You love animals. You have an unconditional love for animals and feel deeply the harm we cause them just to satisfy our own needs. This deep empathy for animals reflects a broader sensitivity towards all living beings, aligning with the principles of kindness and nonviolence. His connection with animals goes beyond mere affection. It is an ethical stance that challenges the status quo and questions our social norms regarding the treatment of non-human life. This perspective often leads him to advocate for changes in the way animals are treated, whether through personal choices such as adopting a vegetarian or vegan lifestyle, supporting animal rights organizations, or raising awareness of animal welfare issues. What's more, your love for animals can serve as a powerful reminder of the interconnectedness of all life. It emphasizes the idea that every creature has intrinsic value and deserves to live free from suffering and exploitation. This vision can inspire others to reconsider their own relationships with animals and the natural world, potentially leading to more compassionate and sustainable ways of living. 6. You've experienced bouts of anxiety and panic, but you can't explain why such experiences, although distressing, can sometimes be part of a deeper spiritual or emotional journey for those who may be among the 144,000. These episodes of anxiety and panic may not just be random occurrences. They may be manifestations of a heightened sensitivity to the energies around you, or a reaction to the spiritual and emotional demands of your path. This hypersensitivity can make you more susceptible to the pain and suffering of the world, leading to feelings of oppression and anxiety. In addition, these crises can serve as catalysts for personal growth and self-discovery. They often stimulate a search for deeper understanding and meaning in life, leading you to explore various coping mechanisms and healing practices. This can include meditation therapy, spiritual counseling, or other forms of self-care that not only help control symptoms, but also provide insights into the underlying causes of your anxiety and panic. These challenges can foster a deep empathy for other people suffering from similar problems, allowing you to offer support and understanding based on your personal experiences. Your journey through anxiety and panic can thus become a source of strength and compassion, helping you to connect with others on a deep emotional level and serve as a beacon of hope and resilience for those going through similar struggles. Music 7. You feel you have a purpose unknown to many of your acquaintances. You believe that you were made for something much bigger, even if you're not sure what it is, but you always have the feeling that you were made to be something significant. This sense of a greater hidden purpose can be a driving force in your life, encouraging you to explore, learn, and grow beyond conventional boundaries. It's a feeling that may not yet be fully understood even by you, but which influences your decisions and the path you choose to follow. This mysterious aspect of your destiny often leaves you with a deep belief in a higher calling or a significant role to play in the grand scheme of things. Even if the details are not yet clear, what's more? This feeling can make you seem enigmatic or even distant to other people who may not share or understand your inner doctor drive. It can lead to periods of introspection and loneliness as you seek to connect with this purpose and find the best way to fulfill it. The journey to discover this purpose can involve spiritual exploration, deep self-reflection, and sometimes guidance from mentors or spiritual figures who help light the way. Embracing this unknown purpose can enable you to lead a life in line with your deepest values and aspirations. Even if it sets you apart from the crowd, it encourages you to pursue your true passions and make choices that resonate with your soul's calling rather than simply following society's expectations. This can be both liberating and frightening, as it involves embracing the unknown and trusting in the unfolding of your unique destiny. So, my friends, if you identify with some of these characteristics I've just mentioned, remember that however you interpret it, you could be one of the chosen members of the 144,000 list. And these people, as I said, are chosen from birth for a special mission. So you could be one of the chosen ones who is just waiting for the moment to awaken. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like it, you know what to do. Thank you, my friends, and see you next time, music.